Welcome back. Now, the Kisii Entrepreneurship Summit was launched yesterday. The summit is meant to provide a networking platform to domestic, regional and international investors to negotiate joint ventures and partnerships. The summit will start on the 24th and end on the 25th of February this year at the Kisii University. Now, the summit seeks to showcase the local, regional and international investors, the existing investment and business opportunities in the county. For more on this, we are joined by the Kisii County Governor, Honorable James Ongwae, live in a studio. Remember, any questions, comments, suggestions you might be having for him, 22422 is the SMS line, or you can get us on Twitter. The hashtag is Power Breakfast. For now, I hand you over to Mutegi. Mutegi?
Welcome.
Thank you very much, Mutegi. Thank you very much. Nzuri sana, labda hapa.
Suko sawa.
Asante.
Yesterday you launched that investment and trade affair which is taking place in February.
Yes.
Why did you do it yesterday? It's about a month or so.
It's just it's a month to that time, but you really must start giving people time to know that you have this process at hand. And we even feel that 1 month is not enough. We probably should have started about 2 months ago. But we've been getting in touch with the potential investors. We've written to all our friends. We've written to the Kisii in the diaspora, the Kisii in Nairobi. But we thought that in terms of media, in terms of information, we felt that a month before the conference was the right time.
Why Kisii?
I'm talking about Kisii in the diaspora, but I'm talking about international investors. I'm talking about our friends.
You started charity begins at home.
But charity begins at home, yes.
That's why you want Kisii well abroad. And then
yes, and wherever, and even in the local diaspora.
There are many Kisii out of Kisii.
Yes.
In fact, many Kisii outside Kisii.
They are actually outside Kisii, yes.
So what is it that you are showcasing?
First, let me tell you a little bit about Kisii County. Kisii County has about 1.3 million people. As of the last count, though one suspects that we probably are about 1.5 million right now. We are occupying, we are on a land that is about 1,330 per square kilometer. And we have probably the highest concentration of persons, about almost 900 per square kilometer. And I'm starting to talk about that because you're starting to see a market.
Yeah.
And we're growing. Kisii County is growing exponentially right now. Somebody who was in Kisii town about 2 or 3 years ago, if he came there right now, wouldn't even recognize it. So it is a county that is growing. It is a county that also controls about 60% of the money market in the Nyanza region, according to the statistics of Central Bank from Kisii. So we are at the crossroads right now. We have already institutionalized governance, county level governance, and we felt that this was the right time to have the conference.
What is it? What are you offering? You have given me about people and the geography of the area.
Yes. Now,
if I was an investor,
yes,
from Bombay,
yes,
come to a place. What do I get?
Yes, Kisii County is an agricultural county. So let's start from agriculture. We're looking at investors that would come in the area of value addition. If you look at, for instance, look at coffee itself. We have about annually, I think, is about 27 million kg of coffee that we take to the market. But this coffee is actually taken out in sacks to the auction. We have Arabica coffee, which is very, very good for blending. And we probably are the only county in this country that has Blue Mountain coffee. In Kisii, we call it omosike. It smells 10 miles away. But like that, Blue Mountain coffee is actually mixed with other coffee, so you would not know it. If we got an investor who decided that they just want the Blue Mountain coffee, would be able to get it. It's in areas like Marani and other areas, which is very, very special coffee. So we are saying that we would want to see investors coming in areas of value addition, whether it is in coffee. In tea, we also have a lot of tea. We have almost about 5,500 metric tons annually. We have about 7 tea factories. We could also be involved in that. We have in the area of fruits, bananas. You saw me with a banana yesterday. In the area of bananas and other fruits like avocado, which if you go to any homestead, you'll just find avocado fallen down there, and they're not useful to the farmers at all. So we would want to see investment in those areas. If you go to mineral extraction, we are the only county in this country that has got a mineral called soapstone. From soapstone, you can actually make ceramics, you can make talc, you can make chalk, even though the days of chalk are disappearing. For other purposes, as an additive, you probably would make paper from it. You would make paint. You can make very many industrial things from soapstone, and it's the only one in East and Central Africa. The only problem is that we use it for figurines. If you go to the UN office in Paris, what you see out there, the first thing you see is a very big figurine of soapstone. If you go to the UN office in New York, you will see a figurine made of soapstone. And it was made by Kisii. It wasn't made by anybody from Europe or anywhere. It was made by Kisii. So what we are saying is that we have potential in this country that is not being exploited. If you also come to Kisii, we have granite. So you can extract granite for construction purposes and so on. We are also saying that in the hospitality industry, in Kisii we don't have a 3-star hotel. So, and this is an area where there are resources. So if we got a serious 3-star, 4-star hotel in Kisii, an investor who is coming in the hospitality industry, we would be extremely grateful as a county. Because that would...
Why can you come to build a hotel like that?
Governments in general all over the world are not in that type of business. Governments are not in business. Governments only offer an environment for business. And that's what we are saying. We are saying that 3 years after devolution, we have institutionalized governance at the local level, and we are now at a stage where we are able to support investors.
So if you came and build a 5-star hotel in Kisii, there are no tourists who come there? Or there are? I don't know. I'm inviting you to Kisii, Mutegi. If you came to Kisii, you probably will not come back to Nairobi. And I will tell you that Kisii has changed. We have very many businesses in Kisii going on. And I gave you an example of the hospitality industry. But even in the estate industry itself, we have now with the devolution there, with the many businesses that are coming up, even where people are staying is also a problem. So you need investors even in the estate management area. You need investors in quite a number of other areas that one can talk about. As you said, Kisii, there is a shortage of land. The population density is high. Is it not possible that investors might be discouraged from going to Kisii because of land availability?
Land is always available because there are two modes for investors. One is where the investor is coming in, and that's what is happening now. In the formative stages of the independence of our country, government was giving out land. But as we have moved on, even here now, the investors who are coming in, they come and buy land.
But land is very expensive in Kisii.
It could be expensive, but if you are an investor and you've done your mathematics well, you can get a return on investment. But we are also saying, as a county government, we have already identified pieces of land for those serious investors who are coming in. The county government, through the county, through the system that we've already put in place, because we have developed a policy that has been passed by the county assembly on investment. So we would be able to support a serious investor who is coming in, and that's what we're going to show the investors when we have this conference.
You see, counties compete. Many governors have come here with investment conferences, and what they are showing is why they are better than the others. Why are you better than others?
Yeah, I'm telling you that I'm better than the others because I did indicate to you that Kisii County controls about 60% of the money market in the Nyanza region. If you are an investor, you want to go where you can make money. You want to go where where people can be able to buy your goods and services. And let me tell you that we sit at the crossroads. Kisii County right now, probably Kisii town is the biggest town in that area. We have counties like Nyamira, we have Homa Bay, we have Migori, the lower reaches of Bomet, the lower reaches of Narok. All those actually, most of those traders come to Kisii town to buy their goods and services because it is the largest town in that particular area with very, very big businesses. So you are talking about a county that is basically straddling that particular region. I'll even give you an example of health services. Kisii Hospital right now takes care of patients not only from Kisii County, but patients from all those counties that I've talked about, Nyamira, the northern reaches of Homa Bay, Migori, and the southern reaches of like Transmara, which is cut off from Narok. They all come to Kisii. And that's why we put heavy investments in the area of health services, which I'll probably talk about later.
If you look at counties with high density, we have like Kisii. A lot of people are, when they talk about coffee, like Kambu, they are turning coffee estates to real estate. Is that the case? Or is that not feasible? Why would I have some coffee plantation next to a town where I can build real estate and make money?
Well, Kisii, the whole of Kisii is not Kisii town. Tegi, we have a Kisii rural, which the Kisii town just takes probably even 0.0 something of the entire land size of that area. So what we are saying is that there could be niche markets, like the Blue Mountain coffee that I've told you. If an investor came in strictly for that, then as a county government, through our extension system, we would ensure that we give him just that, give him or that type of coffee that they're talking about.
Does the law allow that kind of activity? Because I've seen a lot of people in Central complaining about selling coffee, farm gate, or add value. But nobody, so far our coffee is sold in bags, as you said. No value is added at all.
You know, and that is the problem. We, county governments and the national government probably need to work together, because it is the aggregation of the development of the counties is what makes a country. Because Kenya is one indivisible nation. So that aggregation, if we all come together as counties, each one is developing, then Kenya develops. Now, the future for this country is in value addition, because we are an agricultural country. So the future for us as a country is to ensure that counties that are completely agricultural pick up value addition. And support should also come from national government, from the ministries of agriculture and the ministries of industry in this type of endeavor. Nothing in law stops that from occurring.
We have talked about health, and there is an aspect of education, and it looks like Kisii University, which is a public university, is first for you are partnering with them. They look like they are having problems with the Commission for University Education.
I don't think it's only Kisii University. I thought it was a number of universities.
Yeah, but
it was a number of universities that were affected. Kisii University probably took the bigger slice of the people, the numbers that were affected. As Kisii and as a governor of Kisii County, we have already put our voice on this. We have indicated that the necessary bodies, the body that was involved in that, whatever issues that were, probably shouldn't have been given the prominence that they were given in the papers. Discussion should have been held with Kisii University to ensure that those matters are resolved. And as Kisii leaders, we are saying very, very strongly that what came out is unacceptable. The manner it came out was unacceptable. I talked with the Vice Chancellor and He did indicate to me that he also read in the papers. Ideally, the normal practice should have been before you read something in the papers, you are actually informed. But as Kisii leaders, I think we are coming together to find out what the problem is. And I suspect it's the same that is happening with the other leadership from the other counties. I don't think that it's an issue that cannot be resolved. It is an issue that I suspect is going to be resolved fairly soon.
Let me get some comments from the viewer here. I'm not from Kisii, but the soft-spoken governor, he looks okay. Good listener. Good morning, Your Excellency. You are doing a good job. Keep it up. We'll vote for you back. Somebody from Nairobi.
Just pray for them to vote for me.
And somebody is asking, can you ask the governor why his government has invaded Keroka town, which is in Nyamira County? This is Isaac Otieno from Kondera Forest.
Thank you. I think the issue of Keroka is an issue of intermediation. It's an issue of the boundary system that came in. Kisiis are the same. At one time, the people residing in Nyamira right now and the people residing in Kisii were under one administration. They are one people. The administrative boundaries came in. Unfortunately, Keroka strides both Kisii and Nyamira. You have on the Nyamira side, you have the people called Abagetutu, and on the Kisii side, you have the people called Banyaribari, and the two have coexisted since time immemorial, since Keroka started as a town. During the former days, you used to have a mayor from either from the Nyamira side or a mayor from the Kisii side. They would have like I think they used to have three members of those councillors at that time, and so they existed fairly well. And that is the situation we have at the moment. We have held meetings with the governor of Nyamira, our two senators, Senator Obure, Senator Mungare, the two members of parliament, Bosire, and our member of parliament from Nyaribari, and we have all agreed that that is a town that straddles two counties, and that for purposes of management we would manage it in a mutual way, the two of us, the two governors. So I don't see a problem with that. No inversion has been made in that area.
Why can't it be designated in one county?
It's not possible because it just straddles. It just happens to straddle two counties. It's just not possible.
So this conference, which is happening on 24th, what do you expect to happen?
I expect to see a number of investors coming in. I have already.
You said you have written to inviting people.
I have invited them, and part of the media was to basically let them know that we are going to have this conference from 24th to the 26th. We are hoping that we will be able to get people who come to Kisii to invest in Kisii, and I'm telling them that Kisii is the place to be.
So what will you show? When people come, are you going to have like an international show? An agricultural show?
Ideally what happens is that all the investors, and quite a number have indicated that they are going to get kipandas, where they are going to indicate the type of investment that they have, both national and international. Quite a number have indicated that they are going to come. So, and then we will also have discussions in thematic areas, on trade, on agriculture, and on all these areas. So apart from the pandas that are there are also going to be discussions on those broad thematic areas. And also, those who are interested in investing, we will also have side discussions with them moving forward.
But do you have a kind of budget? What do you expect in terms of money?
I have seen figures being floated, 50 billion, 100 billion, 200 billion. I really don't want to go that route. I would want to see I naturally want to see investments over 50 billion shillings, but I am open-minded. I'm just asking all the investors, those who are interested in investments, that Kisii is the place to be. Kisii is a county on the move. Kisii is now a 24-hour economy. Even in the presidential speech that was given recently, the president indicated Kisii is a 24-hour economy because we put about 360 lights in Kisii town itself. It's as good as Nairobi. If you came there, you would know the difference between, you would know you are in the countryside. So I am saying, Mutegi, that Kisii is the place to be. I'm asking all the potential investors to come to Kisii and invest in Kisii.
What's your relationship with the MCAs and the speaker, the senator?
The MCAs, I would say that my relationship is a relationship based on respect, mutual respect. I recognize their role. I have never had any problem with them. I think you have never seen it in the newspapers. The senator, you saw me carrying a banana with him yesterday. He supports this process. I keep him briefed about the developments in the county, and I don't have a problem with him.
Thank you very much, Madam Governor.
Thank you very much, Mutegi.
You will succeed on this.
Thank you.
February 24th.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.